To us, that's a powerful demonstration right there. And tomorrow night, the Collingwood Grand Final recall immediately after 360. I feel like you two know Craig McRae so well through your involvements during the years. We've got a little glimpse in behind the scenes more and more. I wondered, Vossy, just how wrapped for him and his journey were you that he got that ultimate glory?
Oh, I mean, he's one of my great mates. So to obviously play with him over such a long period of time, and some of the things we got up to a little bit was quite different as coaches that you probably frown upon now. But no, his journey's been a long journey to get to where he was. He did a long apprenticeship. He had to bide his time. He got his time, and obviously got the chance to be able to coach Collingwood and then be able to go out there in grand final and get the job done. So it's certainly what dreams are made of, that's for sure. But it also, what he's done really well, I think, is. It was a team that brought their club on a journey. They brought their supporter base on a journey. And if you can do that and you can sort of bring this real sense of belonging to your supporters and unite them all together, then you never feel like you're alone out there. You always sort of feel like you're the guys in the middle, but you've got this huge supporter base around you, and they've been able to generate that especially over the last couple of years.
They brought all of footy along with the journey. Their openness, their media access, and the players presenting all the time, and the movie they just brought out. It's right now they are at the top of their game, Collingwood, and that leaves me, Dimmer. It's easy to say that the Premiers are the team to beat. Are they? Are we all starting even, or is Collingwood a fraction in front?
Oh, I think there's a certain, quality of sides that probably set at that upper echelon, but then anywhere between like 3 and 14 is relatively even. I think the competition as we know it is becoming incredibly even. You look at Collingwood last year, I think they won their 3 finals by a combined 12 points, which is, incredible record as we know. But the great thing about the AFL comp at the moment is effectively it could be anyone's year. You can sit there and say this side's favourite at the moment, but the fact of the matter is swings and roundabouts. The side throws up some incredible challenges for sides, and some sides rise up accordingly. So it's going to be a great year of footy, I think.
His theme of footy was take the steps. Was it reminiscent of in 2017 when you had a sort of a step theme and getting the top of Everest?
Yeah, well, I think every coach has a theme, and I think it's one of the great things about coaching. And as Vossy said, Fly's had an incredible apprenticeship, and it's a real testament to he and his drive to become a senior coach. I know when he was at Richmond, he was coaching our VFL side, and we always said, listen, you could quite easily do the job that I'm doing now. And, credit where credit's due. He worked incredibly hard to get there, and, the rewards are not only rewards over the last couple of years, but probably only his previous 13 to 14 years of coaching where he really, earned his craft along the way.
A club united. So you built that at Richmond. How do you build it on the Gold Coast? What are your early impressions of creating something monumental in a northern frontier?
Yeah, well, that's the challenge. We sort of have been up here and, we haven't tasted success. We haven't made finals at this stage. What I do know is the club is very stable. We've got a great board, a great president, a great CEO that are very strong on where they see the footy club going, and their view is my view and vice versa. And what I do know is we've got talent now that are willing and able to stay, which is really important. The exodus of players has stopped, so now we're able to stabilise and build something what I think will be pretty special over a number of years. So we've got some work to do. We understand that we've got to grow our supporter base, and like the Magpie and Richmond Army and Carlton have done, we want to take those people along our journey. If we get a stadium holds 25,000 people. If we get a lot of people in that stadium, it's going to become a fortress of it for us. At the moment, it's not. So we're going to make sure we play a brand of footy that people want to come and see, but more importantly, win some bloody games. That's certainly what will fill the stadium.
Hopefully it's a sellout on Saturday and you can get that journey started. Damien, great to have you back with us on 360. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys. Good to see you.
And Michael, good luck heading back to Brisbane.
Thank you.
It'll all be underway in no time. The Blues and the Lions coming up. Michael Voss and Damien Hardwick, our coaches to get the season underway, looking towards opening round. Tomorrow, our players, Patrick Cripps takes up with us through season 2020.